welcome to session 2 for the kids class, beginning kids, and also for the kids instructors. And once again, what I said today, this is what I'm giving you and teaching you. This is for you to learn and practice, but you got to practice every day. And whenever I do something, we do it 10. If it's like 10, you do it 20, if not 20, 30 to 40 times each technique. You'll be very good. And all you do is like it's a smorgasbord or buffet. Take what you think will help you in your style. So I have many different styles. People doing training with me for the very first time. People are black belts, but more important is if you like your sensei in school, stay with it. That's number one. Number two, if I can help you to polish any techniques, whatever you want, that's great. So for the kids class, once again, we're going to be doing some warm-ups. You saw the first warm-ups, but I'm going to add to it in the beginning. I like to do this for the kids who've never practiced before. I just said we're doing jumping jacks, but they don't know what the heck that is. So I just say, just become a pencil, make an A, become a pencil, A, pencil, A, pencil. And do that about 20 times just to get warmed up. Okay? Later on at the end, I'll show you how I do the push-ups, but and the bear crawl. But more important is let's get on with the practice today. We did the warm-ups last session, and I'm just doing this. I expect you to already have been warmed up before you start the session. So I'm already warmed up, and you can go back, and there are very, very good videos from other stylists that teach you different ways to warm up. Once again, I like Sean Danaher. You can look on the side with Kamrio Shotokan. I like Jeremy Murphy for the more advanced people or people who want to add to their karate techniques. He's a great Shotokan black belt, but he's also a great MMA fighter in great shape. And Dave Gimberline, we haven't met yet, but I enjoy his videos, so I approve of that, and how to practice inside your house. Okay, so what happened to my other dojo? My first dojo was closed at the Parks and Recs. Second is I use a clubhouse, and then they put it under lock and key. So here we go. We warmed up this way. We're going to start right away. I get my feet 2 shoulder width apart. Bend your knees. Feet straight. That's called Kibadachi horse stance. You punch one hand forward. Turn it. Remember we said as you scrape it back, this comes forward, and you thrust punch. Turn it back and pick the same point right at it. And the side view looks like this. This is exactly where you should be. As you punch, your elbows pass and punch. And from here, we'll warm up with the counts. Ready? Shi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju, and yame. We're going to warm up also with another hand technique. We are going to do our foot techniques today, but I want to make sure you keep reviewing and add to it. From here, we did a cross block, step forward, and down block. And then what you want to do here now is we brought our hands up, we did a down block, pulling hand back, reverse punch. From here, down block, and then I go straight in, reverse punch, shoulders should be square, pulling hand here. From here, do not go back, turn this back. But from here, if anything, go in. I come back here, lock, reverse punch. Now, after you do 10 or 20 of those, I recommend minimum 20, then you step backwards. So for beginners, you start here, you cross block, step back with the opposite leg, where your pulling hand is, and you block, and reverse punch. Come back up on the hand. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. Ichi, ni. And then what you want to do is try to get one exhale with one continuous motion. Kind of like the wave on the beach. It comes up. Before it reaches top, it's going out. That's how your hips have to move. So from here, one exhale, shh, shh, like that, okay? Next, I'm going to add one more hand technique today, well, actually a couple, is from here, is get as deep as you can, punching to the nose. You come back, stay forward on your knee, halfway, turn your elbows up, fighting stance, hand should be here. And this is called a maite. Slide forward, ichi, punch to the face, and back. Exhale, knee, shh, and back, and side. Hi! After you warm up with 10, then you add maite, yakuzuki, and back. Instead of a down block, we're gonna punch to the face, stomach, and back. And yesterday the terminology was Jodan is upper level, Chudan is middle level, Geidan is lower level. So let's do start with 10 one punches and back, then 2 punches, and then 3 punches. And it should be 1 exhale from here. And you can have from here, you start your exhale, your ki starts coming. You continue your ki louder and it ends there when filling. From here it goes, wait! Wait! And then you try it on the other side. We go 1 punch and back. Maite Zuki, check it off on your list. It's a jab punch, but don't just jab, you slide in and come back. And then you slide in. After 10 of those, throw in a reverse punch. Do 10 of these. And then you add the 3rd punch. Shh. Now you can add face, stomach, stomach, face, stomach. Whatever, all 3 to the faces, but from here, you feel, get an on guard position. Right! And come back. So now you got your work cut out for you. That's about 60 techniques just on that alone. We had another 40 techniques on the down block, reverse punch, add another 20 warm-up techniques on Kibarachi Kibarachi front punching. So now you're getting up, your heart's moving and you're feeling pretty good. So what I want to cover today is kicks. And first thing is your hips have to get in, and from a down block position, I tell people forward on your knee, hip in, back straight, hand to your chest. Don't bring your hands down, but instead bring your knee up with your back straight. Up. Turning this way. Up. And notice I'm dragging my hips in, because later on you want to come in like that. And then, don't forget you have your other side to do, so you have to come up and back. Okay? Well, those are good. Now, you want to do it a little bit quicker. So when I do this, I'll be doing doubles. From here it comes up, back, up, back. Notice you step all the way back, hips stay down, and back. So now we got that part. You're going to feel in your legs, and part of my warm-ups too, the kids do this. They do 20 on each leg, and I'm talking 6, 7-year-olds do this. From an on guard position or punch position deep, on guard, bring your back foot up like this. I'll move back a little bit. Touch your knee to the ground and back up, back straight, don't lean forward, and come down and back up, right here. Kaite, bring that back foot up, back straight, touch your knee to the ground, and I like to do about 20 of these for warm-ups. Your quadriceps are going to get so strong, you're going to feel in the beginning, stepping forward in a deep Zenkutsudachi front stance. You're going to start feeling it. Maybe some of you feel it today. But that's great. So how we're going to do the next thing is this. Feet together. Hands here, no power in the shoulder. And think of this as you're doing carrying 2 heavy buckets of sand. Now before you do this, remember, we warmed up. Part of our warm-ups is bring your knee up high. Now, people can't bring the knee up high, but you want to bring your foot at least as high as your knee. Because when you kick your opponent, you want to clear their knee. Otherwise, you kick like this wide. The wider you are, the more power you lose. So we always pass it close. So for warm-ups, pick up your knee, ichi, knee, san, ichi, knee, san. So it just goes like this. Chi, knee, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju, hai, and we're done. Okay. Now, the next step is this. Fist tight. Okay, kids, ready? Cross walk, step back with this foot, backwards and do your down block. Ready, position, height! And then we talk about getting your fists up. Okay, now we already did this. So you already got the first half. The second part now is we did this. So now we're going to put it together, and as you bring your knee up, you're going to snap it out and back. Your front foot doesn't move. And then switch. You warm up with 10 of those, and back, and back, and warm up with 10 of those. The side view would look like this. Deep Zenko Sudachi, front stance, forward on your knee, so your foot doesn't turn. Hands here, and then from here, don't move your hands. I have my hands totally relaxed. Right! And switch sides, my hands don't move, no power here. And tight little fists, tight little fingers, all the time, thumb in. From here. Right! And back. Notice when you snap it back high. From here, snap it back high. Don't kick and drop it down. Don't kick and drop it down like that. Right? You want to snap it back quick because your opponent can't grab your foot. Okay? So, we did, let's do 5 on each leg with me. But after you're done, do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. And of course, advanced kids, you know me, do 10 on one side, 10 on the other, 10 on side, 10 on the other. Right? So from here, let's step forward, cross block, step forward, height, fists up, fighting position, back leg kicks, and you step back from here, height, and back. 10 times on that side, from here, height, and back. Okay, now we're going to get to the next position here, is stepping in into a Zenko Sudachi front stance after you kick. So we're going to come back, fighting position, front kick, snap it back, slide in, switch hands. I shuffle back, I do a front kick, step in, and step back. So here we go. Let's do 10 of these. First, chi, hey, and back. Knee, hey, and back. Sun, hey, and back. Don't move your foot. Don't drop your hand. Don't bring your foot this way. Bring your knee up. Step it out and back. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Kyu. Joe. Hey. And come back. Right? Now, for the advanced kids, you go, okay, that's a great warm-up. You continue, but what we're going to end up doing from a kamaite, front stance, as you step in, you kick, control your hands, then lunge in, maite zuki front punch, or oizuki, yakuzuki, on guard, shuffle back, feet together, switch legs, stay down low, you kick, punch in the face, reverse punch, shuffle back. And you could see many people, when they do a front kick, even high-level black belts, they do a low-level movement like this. Height, and drop their hands. I hate that. From here, height, and they drop their hands. I hate that. And you won't see that from my students. Because by the time you reach a higher level, 6Q and higher, that means you better not be dropping your hands. So the last feeling should be like this. One feeling, start your exhale. Shh! Hey! Hey! Back. Yummy. So that's your Maigeri front kick, Maite or Oizuki, reverse punch Yakuzuki combination. One exhale. You do one technique, one exhale. 2 techniques, one exhale. 3 techniques, one exhale. All right? So that's your front kick. And the other one I want to do is a stomp kick. What I like to do, and a side thrust kick, we'll work more on the side thrust kick, but a stomp kick is, this is, so parents, once again, I get a nice pillow striking bag, And remember, I drew a cockroach on there. And the goal for your son or daughter is to squish that cockroach hard. You don't want to hit the ground hard. And a lot of times if they're just doing it in the air, they can also injure their knee, but more important, they don't understand the contact and driving your hip in. So from here, I have the kids put it right here next to them. And I step back and I said, oh, there's a cockroach right there. Your mom's gonna be screaming. So what you have to do is look first. You're gonna always hear me say that over and over and over and over. And if you look at all my students who fight, do basics, do kata, they look first. Your mind goes there. You look, your mind, you look, then as your hips come in, it's gonna come up first, and you come up and squish that cockroach with the heel. I like to emphasize my heel outwards, toes pointing in. It drives your hips into it, and it shows the power. So from here, the most important, if you go like this, the kids will go, hey, 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 hey. You know, no, you don't want that. You gotta stop that right away. It happens to me all the time. So I'm here. This is called Yokogari Fumikomi Side Stomp Kick. Great for the knees, shin, ankle, top of your toes, metatarsals. You can crush those. There's several places that are vital points that can really injure somebody. They'll be walking crippled for a long time. It's hard to repair that. And a young person, 7-year-olds, can actually do this form very good and damage a very big adult. So first, fists up, mind goes here, my breathing's gonna go here, but back is straight. Don't lean forward, back is straight. Knee comes up here, like you're gonna do a front kick, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna look, fight! Step back. Oh, you gotta do it harder and higher. That's what I tell my students. I look from here, fight! Okay, and back. And one more time, I look, fight! And back. Now I'm gonna turn around because I want you to see how the hips go in. From here, I step back, here's the top of my opponent's foot, or the cockroach. I look, as I bring my knee up, notice it passes close to the other knee. I bring my knee up and my hips are in. As my knee comes up, hips are in, hey! Look at the thrust, your hip not this way. That's the Big Butt Karate School. I've seen that in Shotokan, Taekwondo, Okinawa Taisho-ryu, all the styles, they stick the butt out. No power. So from here, knee comes up high, hips high, thrust in, toes inward, driving with the heel, standing leg is bent. This is where your connection is. So your standing leg is the most important. So from here, I tell them, ooh, we gotta do it on the other side. So once again, cross box, step back, fighting stance, defensive stance, look for the cockroach, my mind goes there, I look, knee comes up, hey! And come back. And I tell the kids, that wasn't strong enough, you need to lift your knee higher. They pick up really high, bang! And I said, that's better. Now let's do it 10 more times. Okay? Bang! Then what I have the kids do after they count with me, I have them do 10 more on each side with their knees up. Okay? So that's called Yokogari Keikomi Side Thrust Kick. Now from here, later on to add lateral movement, I have this, and Kiberachi is here, Kiberachi is here. Now, what's important is in baseball, basketball, volleyball, football, one of the weakest movements is a lateral movement sideways. Many high school athletes that are good could be better, except their stance is too high and their stance is short. They can get away with it because they're quicker than many of the other players in high school. But when you come across a top Division I athlete in high school, he gets down lower and faster. So one of the things I like to do from here is I step in Kibidachi here, keep your hips one level, and you slide in and wide Kibidachi back straight. And stand up. I like to go across the grass, across the dojo floor doing that, turn around on the other side, and then you go the other way. Or we go off the picture, like that. Moving fast. So we did yesterday, we did a bottom fist strike this way, and we did it from a down block to an attack. On this one here, is warm up our arms here and elbows, and we look first, mind goes first, exhale, shh, snap back, ooh, tight little finger, thumb in, look the other way, shh, sun, shi, and then count, then go, roku, look first, shichi, hachi, ku, chu. All the kids could do that. Make sure they have a tight finger, thumb in. So from here, I have them start with feet together, step down, and they'll go ichi, hai. So this way, knee, hai, san, hai, chi, hai, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, chu, and yame. So this is another great, wonderful exercise, and you did a down block. So we're striking this way. It's called a tsuki. Front punch, front two knuckles, down block, or Tetsui strike. And these are strikes you can use. Now there's another one called Uraken, U-R-A-K-E-N, Uraken, back hand, back knuckle strike. Bam. Just let it fall. No power. It's like a rock tied to a string. You cut the string and it goes bam, bam. No power. So from here, you're going to start out the same way, but instead of turning this way, you turn your fist this way, and you do a backhand, face level, look, look, look. And then you can start the exact same technique. They go, I did, check them off. Then now, let's move horizontal in a Kibidachi. You slide in, Uraken, look the other way immediately. Hi! Warm up with 10. Then what I do with the students, sometimes I say, okay, we're going to time it. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Now the older kids, you want to tire them out, and the adults, 15 seconds. How many can you do? Well, if they can do 10 to 12, that's a little bit, 1 per second, a little bit, maybe a fraction more, but you want to build it up. And I was doing 25 in 10 seconds. Okay, when you get to 15, you're talking 40. So most important is working out, getting these forms. So once again, this is probably one of my favorite, moving horizontal. Okay, and how we warm up too is very important. Is I like to get into a Kibidachi. Once again, feet shoulder width apart, double your distance, toes inwards a little bit, back straight, push your knee out,